Brawl Stars has a lot of different players. Some of them play just for fun with their friends, but others don't think that's just enough to do in the game, so they decide to go on another level. From spending over $50,000 to having more than 7,000 hours in the game, these are the craziest Brawl Stars records. We start with one of the most recent records held by the famous YouTuber, Landy. He broke the record for the highest win streak in the game. Most of you will think that he got a 100 or 200 win streak, but you will be far from the answer because he got the insane 3157 win streak. This is for sure one of the most impressive records, knowing that he won more than 3,000 games without losing a single one. In order to do that, he had to drop all of his brawlers to the lowest possible trophies so he could get easier opponents and get a higher win streak. The next record is also held by the famous YouTuber Landy. He also got the most hours spent in the game, the impressive 6,600 hours, which means that he has played over 275 days without stopping. This isn't a big surprise for the people who watch him, because on his YouTube channel, he has a lot of streams lasting more than 10 hours, and he is also known for his trophy-pushing records, not only now, but back in time from 2019. If you think you have spent a lot of money on Brawl Stars, then you haven't heard of the record holder, the famous YouTuber Luckiest, who is famous for his massive box openings in which he spends over 50,000 gems, which is around $250, and he has multiple videos in which he spends a ridiculous amount of money on Brawl Stars. We don't know how much money exactly he has spent on Brawl Stars, but it's around $50,000, which is absolutely insane. If you think you're a pro because you pushed a brawler to rank 30, well, that's nothing compared to the record holder Belly, who pushed Janet to almost 4,000 trophies. There is also one more impressive brawler record, which belongs to Senny, who pushed Shelly to 3,000 trophies, and notice that these records are without win trading, which makes them even more impressive and hard to achieve. Have you ever wondered if there is anyone who has completed Brawl Stars? Well, wonder no more, because there is actually one player who has everything in the game, and his name is Sans, and I'm sure many of you know him because he is very famous for esports and ladder. He has all skins, pins, sprays, and all brawlers pushed to rank 35. He also achieved 100,000 trophies a few months ago, with which he completed the entire game. This record also belongs to Sans, who has every single mastery title in the game. Just to see how insane it is, in the game there are 81 brawlers right now, and to complete a mastery of a brawler, you need around 25,000 mastery points, which means that he had to get more than 2 million mastery points in order to get any title in the game. We continue with the highest fame level record held by Sans again. He was the first player to get Meteoric fame level, and also the player with the highest fame level currently, Meteoric 2. He was very close to completing the whole fame system, but to his surprise, Brawl Stars decided to add a new fame level, Alien, and he wasn't very happy because it takes an insane amount of credits to reach it. The next record belongs to Landy again, and it's for the fastest pushed 100,000 trophies in the game, only 4 months. His push started with his other record for the win streak, and after he lost the win streak, in only 3 months he pushed 100,000 trophies, which nobody has achieved before. The next record is for the fastest pushed masters in ranked. For solo ranked, the record belongs to the famous YouTuber Cryingman, who pushed to masters with randoms only for 4 hours and 17 minutes. For the team ranked, the record belongs to another famous YouTuber, Bentham, who pushed to masters with a team for an impressive 2 hours, which is the current world record for the fastest pushed masters in ranked. We continue with the fastest Brawl Stars game ever. There isn't a record holder for this one because back in 2021, when the map maker was introduced, there were heist maps in which the players were picking Spike, only allowing them to destroy the safe for only 1 second, which is the world record for the fastest game. But the record for the fastest ladder game is on Brawl Ball and is the impressive 11 seconds. If you're still watching and you haven't subscribed yet, it's time to fix that. Go hit that subscribe button so you can show that you support me. If you enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and write a comment. What's your best achievement in the game? Now let's continue. And of course, when we have the fastest game, we have the longest game too. Many of you will think it's on Gem Grab or Brawl Ball when the games can get a little bit longer, but actually, the longest game was on Robo Rumble back in 2019, when there was a glitch in which when you pick El Primo and jump into one of the walls, the bots are not moving or attacking the safe for 13 minutes and 14 seconds, which is the world record for the longest game ever, and you can't go higher than that. The next record is for the most damage in a single game, held by the YouTuber Kavu. He was attempting to set a world record for a very long time, and with his first attempts, he did 5 million and 6 million damage on 5v5 knockout, but his record kept getting broken and broken until he decided to go absolutely insane and use everything he could to reach 10 million damage in a single game, which I don't think anybody would be able to break soon. The next world record is for the fastest kill ever made in the game. The holder of this record is the famous YouTuber Wasim, and he did it in Showdown. He picked Frank, and for his luck, the Showdown map was Feast of Famine, in which the players spawn very close to each other, allowing him to just use his gadget and pull a poor Spike, allowing him to make the fastest kill ever in only 2 seconds. Next, we have the most gems on Gem Grab record held by Magma. He managed to beat the record playing on the new 5v5 Gem Grab, in which players have to collect 20 gems to win instead of 10, meaning that more gems will spawn on the map. And after waiting for the whole game and restarting the countdown, he managed to get 56 gems, which is the world record. The next world record is one of the most impressive ones. It doesn't belong to a player, but to a team. The esports team that we all know, Zeta Division, which broke 2 world records at once. For winning 3 consecutive Brawl Stars championships, and for winning the most championships in the history of the game. They won them in 2021, 2022, and 2023, which makes them easily the best team in the world. For the next record, we go back in time to 2021, when boxes were still in the game, when one lucky player decided to buy a mega box and found out something crazy. Usually, he would expect to get 5 or 6 items if he's lucky, but to his big surprise, he gets 10 items, which is absolutely insane. When the boxes were still available, it was considered lucky when you get 6 or 7 items from Mega Box, but this guy got 10, which is the record for the luckiest Mega Box with the most items. We continue with the highest XP level in the game. The holder, of course, is Landy, and if you don't remember what XP is, it's basically points that you get when you win games, and to get to the next level, you need more and more tokens. It's not a surprise that Landy holds the record, as we already know that he has the most hours in the game, but what's more impressive is that he is the only player to ever reach the 500th level, which was the maximum XP level in the game. In third place, we have the record for the most power cubes collected in a showdown game without any glitches or modifiers. The record is held by OJ, and he succeeded in getting 53 power cubes in a single duo showdown game without any glitches or modifiers that would let him get more power cubes or survive more time in the poison. In second place is the record for the most viewers in a Brawl TV match, which was set in 2021 on a showdown game. Over 1,800 people were watching the game, and this is pretty impressive because in 2021 not many people were playing the game, so it's a bit surprising that this record wasn't set in 2019 when the Brawl TV was more interesting and the players on it were better. And of course, in the first place, we have the player with the most trophies ever in the history of the game, and you already know him well. It's the Brazilian pro player Juan Carlos, who broke the record by achieving the mind-blowing 124,000 trophies, which obviously puts him in the first place on the leaderboard. But not only for overall trophies, but he has also pushed a lot of his brawlers to 1,500 trophies, which is also absolutely insane. These were the craziest records that have ever been achieved in Brawl Stars. Comment down below if you have ever achieved a record in the game. Also, if you have any ideas for other videos, feel free to leave them in the comments. Your idea might be chosen. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.